What if I told you someone has been watching you sleep for 3 years and you never knew? That's not a movie. It's a true story, and it happened to a woman named Sarah in a quiet suburban home. Sarah bought her dream home in 2018, a charming 2-story house with a big backyard. At first, everything seemed perfect, but soon small things started to go missing. Food from the pantry, a family photo, even her underwear. She blamed her forgetfulness until she found a note on her pillow. "I like your perfume." That's when the nightmare began, and you won't believe what police found in her attic. Sarah called the police, but they found no signs of forced entry. The note was a mystery. Weeks passed with more notes and missing items. She installed cameras, but nothing showed up. She almost convinced herself she was imagining it. Then one night, she heard a faint creak from the attic. She'd never gone up there, it was too small. But curiosity turned to terror when she aimed her phone's flashlight into the darkness. There was a mattress, a cooler, and a stack of her photos. Someone was living above her. But here's where it gets really interesting. The police found something else that changed everything. The attic was a makeshift home. There were batteries, a camping stove, and a journal. The police identified the intruder as a man named David, a former contractor who had worked on the house years ago. He knew every inch of the property. He had been living there for 3 years, moving silently while Sarah slept. He knew her schedule, her habits, even her dreams. But the worst part? He wasn't just squatting. He had been watching her through vents, listening to her phone calls, and stealing her things. And he left one final note before he vanished. "I know your secrets." Sarah moved out immediately, but David was never caught. The police found his journal, which detailed his obsession with her for years. He wrote about how he chose her house because it had a large, hidden attic space. He described her daily routines in eerie detail. But the most chilling entry was his plan to keep her forever. He had been waiting for the right moment. That moment came when Sarah's friend stayed over one night, and David left a note on her car. "You're not alone." Sarah now lives in a secure apartment, but she still hears creaks in the ceiling. But the most shocking part is that David was never alone. Police discovered he had a network of helpers, people who provided him with food and supplies. They were part of a secret online community that encourages invisible living in unsuspecting homes. Sarah's case is just one of hundreds. The group's members share tips on how to avoid detection, how to choose the perfect house, and how to bond with the occupants without being seen. They call it ghosting. And they're still out there, maybe in your home right now. So, how safe is your home? Have you checked your attic lately? If this story made you look over your shoulder, share it with a friend. And subscribe to the Horror Vault for more true stories that will keep you up at night. Because the truth is often scarier than fiction.